So here we are on the day 2 of our Leetcode 75 strong challenge. I'm here on the question number 2, greatest common divisor of strings. In this question, they're asking for two strings s and t. We say t divides s if and only if s equals t plus t plus t. That is, t is concatenated with itself one or more times. Okay, so given two strings, string 1 and string 2, return the largest string x so that x divides both string 1 and string 2. So we have these in this first example that they have shown us. String 1 is ABC, ABC, and string 2 is just ABC. So the output obviously is going to be ABC, because if you take this string 2 and you put it on string 1, ABC, ABC, there's no remainder there. For example 2 here, string 1 is AB, AB, and AB, and the string 2 is ABAB. So the answer again is going to be AB, is because if you take this chunk here AB and you put this on the string 1, AB, AB, and AB, there's no remainder here. But if you just take this whole string ABAB, if you put this here, you can see there's a remainder here, right? Which is this slice here called AB. So long story short, the answer is AB here, because that's the largest string that divides both of our strings. Okay, you divide both of our strings without leaving any remainder. Example 3 here, string 1 is LEET, string 2 is code. Obviously you know it, this is not, there's no larger string here that divides both strings. They're both different type of strings, so the answer is going to be just a blank here. Okay, so how can we implement this solution here? By the way, I have made a very detailed video on how you can calculate GCD of two numbers or two integers. So this is a very special case of that tutorial, because here we are calculating the GCD of a string, but it all starts with the GCD of a number. Okay, so please check that out. It will clear up all the concepts that you have when it comes to greatest common divisor in the context of numbers, and you can use that logic here. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this question here, and I'm gonna show you my approach. So the first thing first, my approach is, the first test we're going to do is to check if we combine these two strings and we concatenate them, are they the same? So what I mean by that is, so let's say so I'm going to call that concatenation test. In this, I'm going to do string 1 plus string 2 equals string 2 plus string 1. Okay, so, and by the way, this is going to equal to because I'm doing a test there. So if both of them are same, that means we can proceed further, right? Like for example, in the case of Leetcode, even if you do LEET and code, and so this will become, let's say, just an example here. So this will become LEET plus code equals code plus LEET. You see that? Like there are two different strings here if you do the concatenation of these guys, right? So it's not going to work out. So that means right away we can tell them, like, you know what? If you don't have, if string 1 plus string 2 is not equals to string 2 plus string 1, that means return blank. And if that's not the case, then we can proceed further. Okay, so then we can say else. Now I'm actually going to be using the concept of greatest common divisors, which is to find the GCD of the lengths of the string 1 and 2. So I have string 1 and string 2. So GCD can only be applied to numbers or integers, right? So, but I have strings here. So what can I do? So I'm doing the length. I'm using the length of the strings. So I'm going to do GCD length equals GCD length equals GCD, and I need to import this function, by the way. If you want to write your own GCD function, that's totally fine. It's just like takes like 3 lines, but I'm just going to import this from my Python class here, from math import GCD. Okay, and that's that GCD here. So GCD of two numbers, you can do length of string 1 and length of string 2. Okay, so that's the GCD length. So this will give us the largest number that divides both of those string lengths. Okay, so in the end, I need to return, because this is a string question, right? So I need to return a slice. I need to return a chunk of that string that repeats. Okay, so I'm gonna say string. I'm picking string 1. Obviously, I think it's the largest string right now. So return string 1, and it's gonna go till the GCD length. Okay, so this is, in my opinion, that is how you're gonna solve this. You're gonna start with the concatenation test. You're gonna make sure both sides of the string, when you concatenate them, are the same. If not, we're gonna end this right away. But if they are the same, then we need to find that chunk. How can we find that chunk? We're gonna use the concept of GCD. So I imported this module here, GCD, from our math class, and I'm comparing their lengths, and then this will give me a number, and my string, I'm only gonna go on that string till that GCD length. Okay, so this will give me that slice of that string. So let's run this, and as you can see, that is the right answer, beats 100% of people. So that's pretty good. Yeah, this is how you do it. But I definitely encourage you to go check out my video on GCD, where I teach you how to calculate GCD from scratch. I am not using any kind of module. I'm actually showing you the algorithm and the Euclidean algorithm more specifically on how to calculate GCD. So please feel free to check that out.